Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So the Lakers' net rating shows they are the worst fourth quarter team in the entire NBA. Am I surprised? No. We have seen the Lakers through this season, the previous season. They have never been a good fourth quarter team. Ever. Despite Anthony Davis, his defensive prowess, him being a pretty good offensive player, a great defensive player, a great rim protector, that don't change the fact they have never been a great fourth quarter team. We have seen LeBron, AD, and the Lakers in the fourth quarter last season, the year prior to that. So we are all aware that they're not good. They'll be fine in the first quarter, the first half, pretty good, decent in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, when you got to close the game, win the game, they always fall apart. So this is no surprise that they're the worst in the NBA. This is no surprise. And if you can't close in the fourth quarter, you're going to lose. And this is why anyone with a brain or anyone who actually knows the game knows the Lakers, they're not winning anything. All the LeBron fans, they could hope and dream, oh, he's 40 years old. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Lakers, they are not winning anything. If they get past the first round, that's a blessing. But this is no surprise, man. We have seen this team. How many times have they been blown out this season? 7, 8, 9 times? Blown off the court? And majority of the times, the blowout, it happens in the fourth quarter, late third, usually in the fourth quarter. That's when the team gets stomped on. And this is a glaring weakness. And this is going to jeopardize their playoff hopes this season. If you have any aspiration of making it to the NBA Finals, you have to be able to perform in the fourth quarter. You have to be able to lock in and get it done. And if you are the last, you are the worst in the entire NBA. And there are a lot of bad teams in the NBA. So if you are the worst in the fourth quarter, there's no hope, man. There's no hope. There is no hope. So they keep making trades. LeBron needs more. LeBron needs this. He needs that. They continuously make coaching changes every season. We need new coaches. We got to change the roster. It won't change the fact. Your main two stars can't get it done. LeBron can't get it done. AD can't get it done. At the beginning of the season, Anthony Davis was a monster. The man started the season amazingly. He was in runnings for MVP at the beginning of the season, but as usual, he's inconsistent. He can't maintain that level of excellence. He can't. And this is normal. AD will be great for a small period, a small window. So they fired Darvin Ham. They hired LeBron's buddy, podcast buddy, JJ Redick. And they think this is going to change anything? Oh, JJ Redick is going to make him a playoff team. He has some kind of magic coaching abilities. It won't change anything. Because the main issue is your two stars, man. They're the same players from last season and the past 5, 6 seasons in LA. You have the same superstars. And they can't get it done. So it doesn't matter if you change the coaches. It don't matter. And if you can't win the fourth quarters in most games, especially in the playoff, because the games are going to be close in the playoff. In the regular season, you'll see crazy blowouts, teams losing by 30, 40. But in the playoffs, that's not the case. In most situations, it's usually pretty close. And if you can't win the fourth quarter, you are going to be bounced. You will be at home. It's that simple. And the Lakers, they struggle to find consistency throughout the 2024-25 season. They have been inconsistent. Like I said, they had a great start to the season. The first few games, they went 3-0, and everybody went crazy. If you are a Laker fan, you went crazy. If you are a LeBron fan, you went crazy. They had a really good start. If you know the Lakers and you watch the games, you knew that wasn't going to last. That was a temporary situation. So the Lakers this season, their first quarter ranking, they're ranked 20th in the first quarter. They're 8th in the second quarter. They're 21st in the third quarter, and they're 30th in the fourth quarter. So they're bad in the first quarter, the third quarter, and the fourth quarter. With this level of inconsistency, you're not going to win games, especially trying to advance in the playoff. With this level of inconsistency, like they're only decent in one quarter. That's the second quarter. They're eighth in the second quarter. That's it. So even if you're bad in the first quarter and the third quarter, you at least need to be top 10 in the fourth quarter. And they're dead last in the fourth quarter. So this team is cooked. JJ Redick can't save them. Darvin Ham took him to the Western Conference Finals, and they got rid of him, thinking, oh, JJ Redick, he's such a brilliant head coach, and he have never coached prior to this gig. He have never coached any team at any level. He can't save them. Let's be honest. JJ Redick can't save the LeBron Lakers. He can't. And this inconsistency underscores why the Lakers are ranked 22nd in overall net rating, because they are bad. They're not good in the first quarter, the third quarter, the fourth quarter. They're decent in the second quarter. That's it. And this is under JJ Redick's coaching. And they said he's better than Darvin Ham. He's a brilliant head coach. They call him Pat Riley. They disrespected Pat Riley by putting JJ Redick on that trajectory, which is crazy. And we got to call it for what it is. The Lakers are good at beating weak teams. If they play bottom feeders, weaker teams, they'll be fine. In most cases, they could beat those teams. It's when they play the middle of the pack and the better teams, you really see this team crumble. They are fine when they play weaker teams at the bottom of the East or the West, teams that are not in contention. They'll look good then. Oh, look at LeBron, look at AD. But once you bring in teams that are in the middle of the pack or better, you'll see the Lakers crumble. In most cases, they'll crumble. So the Lakers have a -3 net rating, which ranks 22nd in the league. And they have a poor record in close games. When the games are close, the team collapses. They usually collapse in the final minutes. If it's a close game in the fourth quarter, more than likely they're going to lose. If it's a close game in the late fourth quarter, there's a bigger chance they're going to lose. They're just not a good team in the fourth quarter. And late game execution has been a reoccurring issue for the Lakers. Not just this season, last season, the previous season. They always struggle to execute in late games. You have LeBron, you have AD. You have two superstars on your roster. You got to get it done. You got to execute, but they always struggle to execute late in the games. And that have cost them a lot of winnable games. A lot of games they could have won, could have had a better record, but when you struggle to execute, your stars can't perform when they need to in the clutch. Here are the results. So the Lakers, they got to work on executing in critical moments. When you got to win the game, they got to work on that. Like I said once more, they said JJ Redick, he's a genius. He should be able to figure it all out. And you have LeBron, who they say is so-called, he's the GOAT, according to him and his fanboys. And we know AD, he's a talented player, a great defensive player, great offensive player. So with these two leading the team, you should be able to win these games. You got to figure it out. But I'm here for it all, man. I am here for everything. I can't wait for the playoff to begin so we could watch LeBron and AD and Pat Riley Jr. get stomped on, because we know the results. With all these younger teams, OKC, the Rockets, we got the Mavericks. Denver's going to be Denver. The West have a lot of young teams. I can't see a scenario where the Lakers advance to the finals. They would be lucky if they get past the first round, depending on matchup, that is. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.